Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another YouTube video. This is going to be a rant that I'm going to be talking about. This might be a kind of weird, I don't know if to say a kinky type of rant video, but I don't like it. So this video, apparently it's the situation, or like this ends, I don't even know what to call it basically, honestly. So basically this woman, Stephanie Matto, who happened to be a star from a reality TV show called 90 Day Fiance. Apparently, she's making a profit, like, off of selling her farts, and she made over 100,000. So she showed off her product on Instagram, TikTok, and her fans were willing to buy into it. Like, the brains of these people, wow, the fans. This is what I kept telling people, brainwashed. Just because they're really so desperate for their role model, just to be there to comfort them, that they're willing to buy into everything that they say, and even try to buy off of them, even if it's something completely unnecessary. And it's been getting a lot of publicity, so wow. Not the kind of guy, like, like, I understand people have a fetish, but they're willing to buy farts off a jar, especially, you don't know if it's even true, if she really was doing it, and you don't know how would you notice the smell, the sensation, like, I'm not the kind of person, like, seriously, like, and yeah, it's like, to me, it just doesn't make sense. That's the weakest type of, like, simp level that I've noticed so far, like, probably one of the weakest type of simping ever, like, simply because they don't know that, like, that these people aren't gonna learn until somebody knocks them in that, or until they change themselves. I can't do that, so, like, you shouldn't, because, like, for her, she's laughing. I guarantee Stephanie Mato's literally laughing at her fans right now, realizing, I can't believe these guys are willing to buy something off of me, especially if I can just pretend that it's my fart, but it could be something else that I put in there. It could be a different smell. It doesn't have to be my fart. So, like, either way, I wouldn't buy a jar that's full of with somebody else's gas in it. Why? Because it doesn't mean anything to me. To them, it means something. I want to find out why. Like, is it to get a DNA sample or something, or do they want to show off to their friends, brag about it, make a post? I know, like, that to me just does not add up, like, honestly, like, how desperate these people are. Whether it's male or female, hopefully these fans, I guarantee you, would not surprise me that if all these fans happen to be male, and no female suggesting that they would buy something off of Stephanie Matto that has something to do with that weird sensation, like, you just think about, like, when I mean, like, weird sensation, is that you're buying off of someone's smell. When you, like, and maybe it's a new, like, or are they gonna make perfume? Are you serious? Like, when I can get perfume for free when I go out to the bay, I can go out to, when I'm heading at the mall, someone's gonna offer me, I don't have to pay for none of that, sissy. They should have used that for the Christmas gifts provide for their family, or to buy something useful for themselves. Money is not supposed to be thrown for something as useless as farts, sissy. But I don't know, like, maybe eventually, at some point, if she's gonna, the one thing I'm trying to figure, if she's gonna continue making a profit off of this, and the people are willing to buy until somebody realizes, oh, I just ripped myself off, like, and you did, because why buy something that doesn't really do anything for you? And you imagine you got bills coming, you have to, like, pay for get repairs done. They could have realized that money could have been for something else, and it was, I don't know how much the jars were with the farts. I could estimate like $78 to 378, 400. That's the most I could believe. That's how much they're willing to pay up to get what they wanted. And anything means nothing to me. So, like, honestly, that's some weak ass beta simp level of, like, how the men, the like the men are willing to do to go that far, like especially like that money could been able to help provide for their family, like that's what I'm saying, like and get something useful, something that you'll be proud of, but they're proud of someone else's fart, especially they could be lying, and then you realize that that's the thing, it's a scam, 100%, like I mentioned before, because like she could be saying that yeah, she's saying that because she wants your approval, but it's like she could put anything in that jar, that's what I'm saying, even if there's nothing in there, like it doesn't have to be like an object, it could be like a smell, it can be gas, like to me it's like, I imagine if maybe someone who will sue her eventually, unless it's like fluids or unless someone can tell the difference between her fart or whatever, like, and it's just making me nauseous talking about it, like, because like at the end of the day, I understand people have the right to spend their money however they. Now, if it was my money, for sure, I would go off. Imagine somebody using your money to buy something as selfish and stupid as somebody like her is deciding to make money off of, to profit off of something that doesn't mean anything in the world. Especially if I really want perfume, like I said, I can get it for free. There's no reason to pay for gas, honestly. Or if it'll smell like, I can smell anything right now, so. But obviously they can keep their fetish private. They're letting the world know that this is, like, even if people aren't going to reveal themselves to be the fans that bought her product, they may not reveal themselves, but that goes to show that, like, now that it makes people and like think, it makes people wonder, like, if we live in a world that the people who are that have that kind of mentality are that sick, and it's true, because you have to be sick to do something like this, like, because it's like it's not any different than being a creep, honestly, which clearly does make them a creep if they're willing to buy somebody's farts when it could be somebody else's. Like that's the same thing as being catfished, or when you go see a fake profile, you see a really attractive woman, but like they later find out somebody else that's pretending to be that person, like who doesn't even exist. And imagine you buy a jar, like what if there was nothing in, obviously there's nothing in there, but what if there was no fart? Like just imagine no fart. The only thing you'd smell is like the oxygen, and I'd rather breathe that, and then, but the thing is I wouldn't pay that much, I wouldn't really pay money to breathe oxygen because I have it free around me, especially the atmosphere, my home. I can go out, jog, do all those things if I really want to smell something good, like, but besides that, like, it shows, like, I don't know, like, if this is just something new though, like, things will be different, but like, I'm sure there's crazier things in the past that's going on, but always just from to all my viewers, expect these kind of weird things to happen because that's the world we live in, and there are people that obviously are different. You wouldn't expect them to have that kind of fetish or be interested in the things that regular normal people wouldn't do. Even if you're a regular or normal person, like you can still have your opinion, you can still have your own common interests. You can choose to do the things that you want, but personally, I would keep it private because for sure, 100%, like you will be judged, and people will call you out, and then they will gossip and spread rumors, and that's something you want to avoid. Now, people are gonna spread rumors about this because it's so disgusting. It's really weird to me. To me, it's just like, especially like how like oblivious these guys are, just don't really care. It's like they really have nothing to do with us. When they did this, having to purchase from the farts from her, even especially if it may not be hers or somebody else's, or there's nothing in that jar, that's beyond me. That's beyond belief, honestly. Like you don't know what's going through their minds. Either they must be bored, like I said, like, or people these days, especially with COVID, probably have nothing better to do, and they have to stick with being home and doing stupid shit. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, check the notifications, and expect for me to do content. And then maybe I'll make more rant videos, skits, Yu-Gi-Oh content, with include possibly custom cards and duels. I'll see you later. I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas yesterday, and I'll come up with something juicy later on. Thank you.